Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. PDP, APC at loggerheads over state of the nation. My people, something really terrible. I won't call it terrible because people fighting for the rights of Nigerian citizens. That's the right thing to do. Over the weekend, APC, PDP were at loggerheads, over the state of the nation, where PDP told APC off, saying, we've never had it this terrible in this country. You say PDP did not do anything, but we did not have this mess you have brought the country into. How come a whole nation, things have gone from bad to worse under your watch, and every one of you are pretending? It's even a shame that the northern governors, none of them is speaking. All of them are just pretending because some of them belongs to the All Progressive Congress, and as a result we rather stand and watch evil being done. It shows no form of integrity. It shows that they have no honor and they are not people to be reckoned with. And to start with, they have no bone of leadership in them, because anybody who cares for the people would speak the truth irrespective of the state of whoever they will offend on whatever the matter might be. Anyway, this is currently happening today. PDP and APC were at loggerheads, war of words over the weekend, saying you have failed the country. And this all stemmed from PDP alerting the international community on the current state of the country. By the way, compliments of the season. PDP, APC at loggerheads over state of the nation. The People Democratic Party, PDP, and the All Progressive Congress were engaged in the verbal war at the weekend over the state of the nation. PDP calling this present administration ridiculous, people insensitive, and never should have had any opportunity to get into the affairs of leadership. You have failed the nation, you have failed the country. More people have died in recent time than it has ever been. People who should still be alive. Insecurity, not to mention other issues. PDP has not made it easy for APC at all. They've talked about using indices such as economy, the level of poverty, insecurity in the country, altercations following a recent edition of that was published by Financial Times of London, which portray all that is going on in Nigeria. APC currently, of course, they are failed Nigerians, and they feel hurt that PDP is calling them off and letting the whole world know what is currently going on in Nigeria. They feel that they shouldn't have done that, and we don't spread your dirty linen in the open. Excuse me, my people, I don't understand the dirty linen you are talking about. To be spread out in the open. If you do something worthwhile, something worthy of emulation, you should get a good recommendation. But if you have not done well, I beg your pardon and I'm sorry. It is what it is. It will be called the name that is duly it. It's what's happening today. So we all need to get on board and tell this government what they are doing is wrong. For me, I am not a fan of whether PDP, APC, whatever party. What we just want, simple, good governance for Nigeria. Enough is enough. A lot has gone on. Nigerians have suffered a lot. Nigerians have really suffered, and that's why we are calling out for good governance. We are calling out for people and who truly love the nation, who really have what it takes. People who have leadership skills, people who love the nation, who wants Nigeria to be better. Not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry who comes there and begin to do their own thing and begin to become sectional with region, ethnicity, religiosity, and not pay attention to really and truly what is on ground. It's a shame that that's the model of our government. Especially when someone comes from the north. I didn't really know much about late Maru Yaradua. He was a bit, he was not somebody who was not too well at the time. But guess what? I don't think Maru Yaradua was someone like that. Other regions in the nation before his unfortunate death, he died because he was someone who was ill and what have you. Before he died, Umaru Yaradua was one person who, at least he supported other regions. He did support other regions, unlike what we have now, nepotism. And they tell them to their face and they're angry about it. Can you imagine? Really angry about it, raining fire and brimstone, trying to raise all kinds of threats, saying that they feel threatened. Somebody, anything you say against this government to say that they are not performing, immediately you are being tagged to say that you are against this administration, you don't want the administration, you want to plan a coup. That's what they are currently doing now to the bishop who called out Muhammadu Buhari to say that you are not helping Nigerians. In fact, you have failed this country, you have failed this nation. The North is not safe for anybody thanks to you. And guess what? With all that is happening, instead of the North to be able to join this man to raise up of their voice and say, Buhari, it's the bitter truth, it's a bitter pill, but you have to swallow it. It is the truth. Guess what? They've taken it to another level, saying, how dare he? How can he be saying that? He's speaking against Buhari's administration. He's speaking against this government. He does not want the government to be good. I don't get it. I'm trying to really understand it. How has bad governance leads to being victimizing an individual? That's the problem. That's the main problem. Somebody is not performing, you cannot say the truth, you all keep quiet and allow the country to be driven deep down into obscurity. As a matter of fact, in the international setting, I'm sorry to say, but it is the bitter truth. Nigeria is like a laughing stock. Go and investigate. Nigeria is a laughing stock out there, saying what kind of country kills their own people, their own children, their youth, and their future. Look at the whole thing that happened recently. The whole Kankari schoolboys, the whole, some people are saying that something was staged and what have you. Why will people not think that way? Why? If the government lied that they did not pay ransom and the students themselves are saying 1 million was paid for each of them, and besides, not all of them came back. They did not tell you that story. That story is as good as gone, and it's been buried. And somebody said, why is it that, madam, you don't like APC? You're always speaking against APC. I don't have any problem with APC. And as a matter of fact, I'm not a politician. I'm against bad governance. We deserve better. We deserve more. We deserve better, we deserve more. And I'm particularly not happy with this government because I listened to it with my own ears when they promised Nigerians change. I listened to their manifesto. It's just a scam, seeing the reality on ground. So, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.